Welcome to this week's episode of Orlando Attractions Magazine, The Show. This week we are taking you to a Halloween Horror Nights preview with Nicole.
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party with Banks and Quinn.
And bringing you this week's news in the queue and much, much more.
Stay tuned because Orlando Attractions Magazine, The Show, is starting right now. This week's episode of The Show is brought to you by Mousefan Travel, an authorized Disney vacation planner. For fee-free travel planning and a no-obligation quote, visit mousefantravel.com. The Show is coming to you this week from Theme Park Connection, where you can buy, sell, and trade Disney items and more. Visit their warehouse here in Winter Garden or online at themeparkconnection.com. Hi everyone, welcome to this week's episode of The Show. I'm J.L.
And I'm Banks, and this week we officially start all of our Halloween coverage here in Orlando. Now, what are some of the costumes you like to wear at Halloween?
Well, this year I'm dressing up as a ringmaster, and I've got my two little girls that are going to be my lions.
Kind of like Storybook Circus, right?
Exactly. That's why we're doing it, to kind of help usher in the opening of Storybook Circus in the Magic Kingdom this year.
Well, there we go. My costume, we'll actually, I won't spoil it, but we'll see it later in the show for the Not So Scary segment.
Can't wait.
But let's start off the show with the news in the queue. For the first time in its history, alcohol will be served at the Magic Kingdom during regular operating hours. It'll only be served at one location, the new Be Our Guest restaurant in New Fantasyland, and only at dinner. Now, it is French-inspired drinks, beer and wine, and guests are not allowed to take it out of the restaurant. They must drink it in the restaurant, which is an important point to talk about.
This is a big change for the Magic Kingdom, and it appears that there's a huge controversy surrounding it online. We took a Facebook poll ourselves on our page, and even there, the fans voted 108 yes, they wanted the alcohol brought into the Magic Kingdom, and 111 voted no. So we're almost in a dead heat, straight down the middle.
Yeah, personally, I'm neutral on it. I could take it or leave it. Honestly, but I both sides have valid points, and I can understand each viewpoint on the issue.
I agree with you. I don't really lean too much in one direction or the other. I myself don't drink all that much personally, but at the same time, as a parent who's very familiar with what it's like to be in the park a whole day with lots of little children, I can understand how somebody would want to take the edge off kind of near the end.
Right. Now, the restaurant officially opens on December 6th, and previews will start on November 19th.
The annual trading event was held recently at Epcot, and this year's theme was Mickey's Circus.
Hey!
Upcoming Vinyl-mations and pins were on display, including a Haunted Mansion series, which is out now, as well as much more.
Oh, this Haunted Mansion series I'm very excited about. They had previews for Park 11. I'm a huge fan of the Park series, and Park 11 is going to be all about Disney California Adventure, which is really nice because, they just had the brand new Cars Land, Buena Vista Street open up. They also revealed the new Mickey Vinylmation mold that will be Minnie with a bow and a skirt, which we had a whole new array of designs.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested in that. I agree with this new mold with the Minnie. I believe it brings a little bit more of the feminine into the whole idea.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask your opinion. What do you think about them expanding into like the monorail Vinylmations or these popcorn Vinylmations?
I mean, I'm not a real fan of the monorail ones. I don't think that they should have started with cars. I mean, if you're going to have a monorail mold, actually, I think you should have done like actual monorail designs, like with the stripes and like the ones they look like here at Disney World or at Disneyland. I think they should have started with the monorail mold and then go into cars, but that's just my opinion.
I hold that opinion as well.
Yeah. Late last week, Busch Gardens held their annual High School Journalism Day for local high school students, and we got to tag along and got to see some new details about this year's Hallow-Scream event. You want to see a scream? Wait till you see my scream cam next week.
Oh, I can't wait.
Hilarity will ensue. They also revealed some new details about two of their scare zones. The family plot will be located at the front of the park and feature elements from their commercial, and Faded Memories will be along Sesame Street walkway and will feature icons from past years. Now that's I always find that they have that scare zone right there outside Sesame Street. Happy-go-lucky, boo scares.
What exactly happens in these scare zones?
There are characters that are in hiding and they jump out and scare people.
It's pretty basic.
It's
Got
very
the
basic.
concept
It's
down?
all about detail though in the costumes and the props that they have too.
Is it effective?
It's If you're with me, it's very effective because I scream like a little girl.
Love it.
Other shows include the Slip of the Tongue, a demonstration of dark magic, which will feature a magician catching a paintball in his mouth. Let's see that. And The Awakening, which will feature vampires dancing in the streets. That sounds interesting.
I think their choice of titles are interesting.
Yeah.
Well, this weekend kicks off the previews for both Hallowscream and Halloween Horror Nights, so stay tuned to our YouTube channel and blog for our latest coverage.
Exactly. And speaking of, let's start right off with Halloween Horror Nights. Now, this past week, our new reporter Nicole got to take a behind-the-scenes look at Halloween Horror Nights and the makeup and details of what's going to happen. So, Nicole, take it away.
Hi, I'm Nicole Ciscaretti here at Universal Orlando. We're getting a sneak peek of Halloween Horror Nights 22. Really excited to talk to some people here on the creative team and see what went into the project this year. Can you tell us about the houses this year?
Halloween Horror Nights 22 it's going to be so awesome this year. And I find myself saying that every year, but every year it keeps getting better and better. And this year, being able to work with the intellectual properties that have given us their time and their focus has been unreal. AMC's Walking Dead. I mean, that TV show is amazing. To be able to take that brand and bring that to life, working directly with those people. Greg Nicotero, executive producer, makeup, magician. He was involved heavily with us in the creation of these mazes, and these guests are going to walk through, walking the footsteps of those main characters that are in that show. In the hospital, into the barn, you're going to see the well walker, some really iconic characters from that brand. Silent Hill, video game. We've had to tackle authentically a video game property for a house maze, and then we're doing that this year. Guests are going to interact with Pyramid Head and all of his glory. The nurses, the Grey Children, all of these characters that you see in these video games and see in these films are going to be represented like, Horror Nights does it. We take these movies, these brands, we bring them to life and put you in them. And that's something that we're known for. And this year is no different.
Very cool. I know these brands that you're working with do have a following. Do you watch or play, or are you fans of these?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Walking Dead from day one. I read the comic before the show ever existed. Silent Hill. I have all the games. I have all the video game systems, which my son loves as well. He doesn't play Silent Hill though, not yet. He's still a Mario guy. But but yeah, no. I think that's one thing that we all bring to this table, that we really are truly fans of all these brands that we want to interact with. I mean. To be able to say, hey, we really want to work with AMC, how can we make that happen? And it does. It's great. Classic Monsters. This is the 100th anniversary of Universal. To be able to create a maze that is in tribute to those classic monsters, presenting them in a new light, so to speak, not in form, but more in how we're applying them, is something we really want to do, to pay reverence, to show reverence for these amazing characters that started horror. I mean, that's the thing. Universal started the horror brand with these characters, and we just want to pay homage to it.
All right, we are here with Laura Wallace, and we don't see scare zones this year. This is not a thing that's happening. So what's going on?
We totally are doing something brand new this year with our characters and the park. There's no place safe. All of Universal Studios is the scare zone. You will run into 5 legions of horror. They move around the property and they are infiltrating every little dark crevice and corner of Universal Studios. Anything steeped in the tradition of Halloween, this group will hoard around together and infiltrate different parts of the park, like trick-or-treaters, scarecrows, goblins, witches. That's our traditional legion. Then we have the beasts. These beasts, they're big, half man, half animal. You don't really know what they are. They're bloodthirsty, and they will hoard around the park all over the place. We have the prisoners. For the first time ever, it's a women's chainsaw group. That's pretty exciting. Those women are pissed off, and they're ready. They're holding chainsaws. We have the Dragon Warriors. This is a group of men wielding big swords. They're out to cut you apart. We have vampires. This Legion of Vampires spans all eras of time. They come from all over the world. Again, they've come to Halloween Horror Nights to feed.
Okay, I'm a little scared already. Yay! I'm one of the less brave guests that will attend. So if I want a break, is there anywhere that I can go that I can be safe and maybe get a drink or?
I don't think so. I think no place is safe. Of course, we're going to allow you to get your drink, but once you have the drink, you're at Halloween Horror Nights. We have no boundaries this year.
All right. Well, thanks a lot. I'm excited to go and maybe a little scared too. So I heard you talking before that you started here in '96 as a character.
I did.
If you could be in a house this year, which one would it be?
Oh, I'd be a walker, hands down. Yeah, I'd be a walker in Walking Dead. Yeah, that's just going to be fun. It's just going to be fun.
You had the new show here, the Cinematic Spectacular, this year. Can we expect to see any Halloween Horror Nights involvement with that?
Well, the normal nighttime show, the 100-year celebration, will be going down for Horror Nights for only those nights. It'll be back up on our non-Horror Night evenings. But during the event, like I said, today we are kind of rolling out all kinds of content. There are some surprises that we're not going to talk about today. But yeah, that's what I can say about that.
Behind us, we have some makeup artists from Halloween Horror Nights. We're going to see what kind of makeover I can get, so I hope it's not too bad. That's all we have for you from Universal Studios, Florida, Halloween Horror Nights. Don't forget, it starts tomorrow, so come on out and get scared.
Now, this week's travel tip comes from YouTube from a guy named Lewis Pierce, and he says, if there's a show or an event you want to see outside the parks when you go on a trip, like Disney on Ice, a Broadway show, or the Star Wars convention, save your money and look ahead to see when the events take place at your vacation destination. Thanks for the tip, Lewis.
The next time you plan a Disney vacation, book with a travel agency that's been specifically designated as an authorized Disney vacation planner. Unlike some other agencies, many of our agents' exclusive knowledge of Walt Disney World can help you get the most out of your vacation. And the assistance of our travel professionals can help you get a customized Disney vacation that's just right for you, your family, and your budget. Start planning your magical vacation today by visiting mousefantravel.com.
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party started this week in the Magic Kingdom. Now, Banks, along with our teen reporter Quinn, attended the event.
Did.
Banks, did you dress up?
I did. Starting last year, I have a new tradition. I'm going to dress up as a different pre-show character from the various Disney attractions.
Okay.
Last year, I was Dr. Seeker from Halloween.
Very creative.
And this year, I was a character from an attraction that's not there anymore, but will be coming back very soon.
Which is?
Test Track.
Ooh, Ode to Test Track. I love it.
Exactly.
And how about Quinn? What did he go as?
He went as a character from a upcoming Disney animated film that's not released yet. It's called Wreck-It Ralph, and he went as Fix-It Felix.
He's on cutting edge.
He is. A lot of people recognized him in the park, and it was really cool.
Well, let's go see what Banks and Quinn had to say.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party here at the Magic Kingdom. I'm Bill McKim, and this is Fix-It Felix.
I can fix it.
And in just a few minutes, we're going to take you right out there to that party and show you around everything there's to do here in Halloween. Now, I'm thinking, Felix, we're going to start off here with 2, 5, and 7.
7?
Yeah, 7. And who knows, maybe we'll throw in a few surprise attractions. So, shall we go get some candy?
Yes.
Let's go.
We shall. Who are you dressed as today?
I'm dressed as the evil Mad Hatter.
Stole all the cards.
Yeah.
Cat.
Dog. Together, it's Cat Dog.
this year we decided to be a Happy Meal. So he said cheeseburger, this is the small fry, and a Coke.
I think they'll let us on. I mean, we've been waiting a long time since 10:55 apparently this morning, so our time has definitely passed. So
Yeah, I would say probably just put a P over the A and then they'll let you in tonight.
absolutely.
Sounds good.
So it's always cool to see brand new things at the Halloween party, and with a brand new land here, Storybook Circus, we have a brand new candy trail, the Casey Jr. Candy Junction. So, ready to get some circus-themed candy?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. And I can fix it.
There we go, of course. Let's go. Here's the box. I bet you I get to the top before you do.
Oh, I'm willing to take that there.
All right, it's on. Let's go.
The party isn't just for candy, shows, and characters. It's also for the rides.
Exactly. Now, the rides are open during the parties and don't even have that long to wait. I mean, Space Mountain was only 10 minutes long. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you want to ride this right now? I mean,
I don't know. It looks pretty scary.
Yeah.
The mood lighting is kind of scaring me, but it's only 15 minutes. Let's go do it.
I think I might see a ghost up there.
It is the Haunted Mansion. Let's.
Maybe.
Grim grinning ghosts come out to socialize. When the great doors creak and the tombstones quake, spooks come out for a swing and wake. Happy haunts materialize and begin to vocalize. Grim grinning ghosts come out to socialize.
Okay, yeah, can I have my hammer? He's a good builder. He is.
All right, I think all three of us ready?
Yeah, let's go. Two. All right, thank you so much,
I need you to
Rapunzel.
do something for me, okay? Thanks.
Yes.
We can't find Pascal anywhere.
Is he
Not
hiding again? Is he blending in somewhere?
Hide and seek is me and Flynn against Pascal because Pascal's really good.
Uh-huh.
That takes two people to beat him. But and the last I saw him, he's in a flower that was this color. So
Okay.
if you see him out in the kingdom, will you let me know?
I will let you know.
Thank you so much.
Have you checked? He might be in his bag. All right, well, that's it for us here at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Had a blast, right?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Definitely.
I loved the parade and everything. It was just awesome.
And did you fix everything?
Oh, yes.
Gotta do it.
Don't
Gotta do it one
forget
more time. One more
that
time.
I can fix it.
There we go. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is running select nights through November 2nd, so if you're in town, check it out. It's definitely worth it.
Hello, I'm Steve Barrett, Hidden Mickey Guy. And you can find me and my wife, Vicki, Hidden Mickey Gal, on Twitter at Hidden Mickey Guy. I want to tell you about a Hidden Mickey. Along the Pangani Forest Exploration Trail, a three-dimensional head of Jafar is carved out of a 25 to 30 foot rock. You'll find it past the gorilla viewing area to the right of the first section of the first suspension bridge. It's not actually a hidden Mickey, it's a hidden character, but it is Jafar, and by all means, check this one out.
It's time for a segment we like to call Stars in the Parks. This week's Stars in the Parks were Kelly Cuoco from the award-winning television series The Big Bang Theory and Liam Payne from the hit boy band One Direction.
Kaylee spent some time at Universal Orlando drinking butterbeer and slinging webs with Spider-Man, while Liam Payne was spotted by our fan Brett Melrose at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
All right, so last week we asked a question on our Facebook page to win a Princess Leia holographic vinylmation from Celebration 6. Now we've chosen our winner at random, and our winner is John Palmer. Now, John, you'll be receiving our Vinylmation very soon, so keep an eye out for it, and congratulations.
Yay! Now for this week, for our contest, we are giving away 4 tickets to Legoland, Florida.
4. That's got you take a whole family out.
Exactly, it's kind of a big deal. All you're gonna have to do is answer this question. Now during our Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween segment this week, Banks was asked by Rapunzel to keep an eye out for someone. Who is that person?
I wonder. Now, email us this week at info@attractionsmagazine.com, put contest in the subject, and tell us what you think the answer is, and we will pick someone at random for next week's show. Contest entries must be done by the end of the day, September 24th, so good luck to everyone.
Just do it.
Exactly. Now it's time for the shout-outs this week. The first shout-out goes to Rory Sees the Days, who asked us, if you were in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter for a day, and you would rather drink butterbeer all day, or would you rather have chocolate frogs all day?
Clearly, the answer is drink butterbeer.
Exactly. Now, here's the real question, though.
Yeah, because that one's actually not really a question.
No contest there. But would you rather have regular or frozen butterbeer?
Oh, that is a question. But I think I'm gonna have to go with regular.
Regular all the way.
Yeah, who wants brain freeze? Our next shout out goes to Jason, who watches us each and every week. Thanks, Jason.
Thanks to Calzon G16 here on YouTube, who says they love the show. Thanks for watching.
And our last shout out for this week is a special one from Lewis Pierce to his mom, Diane Bettis, who's currently in the hospital in Oregon, but she loves to travel. Get well soon, Diane, and we hope to see you in Orlando.
Yes. Now, special thanks to Mouse Fan Travel, an authorized Disney vacation planner. For fee-free travel planning and a no-obligation quote, visit mousefantravel.com. And Theme Park Connection, where you can buy, sell, and trade Disney items and more. Visit their warehouse right here in Winter Garden or online at themeparkconnection.com. Our sponsors make this show possible, so please check them out and tell them we sent you. Well, that's going to do it for this week's episode of the show. I've got a little teaser, though, for next week.
Do tell.
I am going out to Busch Gardens Hallow Scream. Precisely. And they're going to attach a camera to me, and they're going to send me through one of their haunted houses by myself.
Cannot wait for this.
Hilarity will ensue as my credibility of a man will go right out the window.
You're not going to be a manly man?
I'm probably going to be a Muppet of a man, and I'm going to be crying in the corner.
Muppet of a man. I love that.
All right, as the end of each week, we want you to go right outside and have fun! Yes.
Secret blooper of the week.
Look at this. Look at this. The first part of the castle wall is now out and available for guests to come up and see and touch and hug. Oh, the first part of New Fantasyland. Yeah, I'm so excited. Thanks, Squirrel. So, no matter what you feel on the decision, there you go. Okay, let me have a little more bourbon here.
I think Banks needs a drink.
Hold on, let me get some more drink of my alcohol. Oh, he's recording. Okay.
Oh my gosh, those segues are gonna kill me. It's time for a return to a segment that we like to call Stars in the Parks. I'm sorry.
Oh! Okay. Give me my pen. I'm more fair with a pen.
I know.
All right.
He lost his magic wand.
Here we go. Forgeticus.
On our Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party segment this week, Banks was told something from someone to do a certain something. Give us that answer. On this week's episode of the show,
Yes.
So be there.
Now this week's excuse me.
Stay tuned, because Orlando's attraction magazine, The Show.
Orlando's attractions.
Man, I wish someone could help me fix this headache.
I can fix it!
Wow. That fixed my headache. That really is a fixing hammer.
Oh, I fix everything I touch.
Go see Wreck-It Ralph in theaters.
It'll be great.